Good morning. Coming up this morning on DC News Now, the future of football in DC. The big question, could the Commanders come back to their old stomping grounds at RFK?
Yeah, the potential roadblocks and what is needed from Congress. But first, meteorologist Jackie Lair is tracking that Wednesday morning forecast.
Yeah, and out there this morning, we're starting off in the 40s and 50s. Later on today, bouncing back upper 70s to low 80s, which is seasonable for this time of the year. But how long does this nice weather last? Those details coming up.
Plus, a pregnant council member pushing back in Prince George's County why a recent vote is causing controversy surrounding women's rights.
And if you're in the market for an e-bike, a new program may knock a few dollars off that price tag. A look at the new incentives. We are stretching your dollar this morning.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. It is now 8 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. Look at that beautiful blue sky out there. Not a cloud in the sky, at least right there. But we do want to say thanks for starting your morning with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tanaya Wright.
Yeah, good morning to you. I'm Corey James. Shanique is tracking your morning commute this morning. She'll have more on that in just a moment. But first, let's turn things over to Jackie to talk about the forecast. And Jackie, it's really nice seeing those 40s and 50s on the forecast this morning.
I mean, it is crisp out there, so just make sure that you are bundled up at least. I know 40s can be a bit shocking.
Yes, for the body.
Yeah, especially when you're wearing like a t-shirt or shorts. So yes, just want to make sure that you are wearing that light jacket or cardigan. Those temperatures across the region, though, most of us are in the 40s and 50s, but we did just jump back up into the low 60s not too long ago in DC and Lexington Park. Currently 51 in Manassas after we did start off into the mid 40s there. Still holding into the 40s over towards Woodstock and right upper 40s Cumberland. High pressure is off towards our north. That's going to be keeping us dry and quiet out there across our region. But out there this morning, still seeing some visibility issues back over towards the mountains region. Kaiser, you're down to less than a mile. 7 miles, though, in Cumberland. The rest of the area, not seeing much of the patchy fog at this point. That fog will lift out, and we'll see a mix of sun and clouds for parts of the region through the day today, but overall more sun than cloud cover for your Wednesday afternoon with high temperatures, upper 70s to low 80s. Really a beautiful day out there across the region for your Wednesday afternoon. Tomorrow also looking great. More clouds on Friday and slightly cooler, and then we're watching for some rain chances for this weekend. More details with that 8-day forecast coming up. But Shanique is here with the all-important look at those roadways. What's the very latest at this hour?
Well, it's looking like you're in slow motion right now, and we're looking at Springfield 95 heading northbound into the mixing bowl, and you can see you're just heavy on your brakes. So let's flip over to the maps, looking at a different view and a different angle. Now, earlier we had some problems along 395 heading northbound just past Edsel Road, but it's now gone. You're just looking at volume at this point, maybe lingering delays because of that earlier situation. The inner loop past Braddock Road is slow, and over to this is in the district, so right over the line from Maryland into the district, New York Avenue, you're seeing that right side block from a crash there, and that's just past Bladensburg Road.
All right, Shanika, thank you. Time right now is 8:02. The future of RFK Stadium is on the line, and today Congress is expected to meet to make some big decisions about the Northeast DC location.
Our Liberty Zabala is at RFK Stadium this morning with how this could impact the Washington Commanders.
Well, the House Oversight Committee could potentially vote on plans to revitalize the RFK Stadium here behind me, where the Washington Commanders have not played for several years. But this new bill could bring them back to the district. So let's break down why this bill is so important and complex. First, the site of the RFK Stadium is owned by the federal government, so Congress has to approve any type of stadium deal going forward. Today, a panel of Democrats and Republicans will discuss the RFK Memorial Stadium Campus Revitalization Act. The bill would transfer administrative duties from the Secretary of the Interior to the Administrator of the General Services Administration. That would then allow the District of Columbia to revitalize the stadium, which some local officials say will create new jobs, add millions of dollars in city revenue, and transform the Anacostia River waterfront.
Look, we believe that the mayor is sincere about wanting to redevelop that area. It's just sitting there. There's not a lot going on.
Now, if passed, the bill could lengthen DC's lease with the federal government for the RFK land up to 99 years. For now, in Northeast DC, Liberty Zabala, DC News Now.
Thank you, Liberty. Meantime, the Washington Commanders sold out FedEx Field once again. The team will be back at home on Sunday, taking on the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Commanders sold out their season opener for the very first time in more than a decade after a new ownership group bought the team from longtime owner Dan Snyder. Now, the team is also starting the season with 2 back-to-back wins for the first time since 2011.
And this morning, a D.C. teen is in jail without bond. 19-year-old Karan Gregory is accused of shooting and killing a 10-year-old girl back in May.
He was arraigned yesterday on charges surrounding Ariana Davis's death. Officials say Davis was riding in a car on Mother's Day when a stray bullet hit and killed her. Court documents say more than 50 rounds were fired in 15 seconds. Ballistics evidence indicates the shell casings matched evidence found in several other crimes in D.C. During a search of Gregory's home on Monday, they found several guns, including a ghost gun. Police are still looking for another suspect who they believe was involved.
And authorities giving the all-clear sign after a suspicious truck triggered the evacuation of Capitol Police headquarters yesterday. Police say the driver approached the building with a suitcase in the truck's flatbed. Now, K-9 units were used while officers x-rayed the suitcase. Police say they found no dangerous materials inside. And Loudoun County authorities, they're asking people who may have witnessed a serious crash to contact them. The crash happened on Route 28 southbound near Sterling Boulevard last night. Firefighters say a driver crashed into a car and semi-truck, causing that semi-truck to overturn and then catch fire. 4 people were taken to the hospital. The driver of a Nissan is facing charges. Anyone with any information should contact the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office. And in D.C., 4 students at McKinley Middle School in Northeast are recovering this morning after ingesting a controlled substance, according to officials. The incident happened Monday, and school officials initially said a gas leak prompted an evacuation, causing a hazmat situation. The school later sent out a correction and apologized for that confusion. It is not clear what substance the 4 children ingested. And this morning, the Charles County Sheriff's Office is investigating a student who brought a knife to school. This happened yesterday at Indian Head Elementary. Officials say the school resource officer was able to recover the weapon. Deputies say the student cannot be charged under Maryland law because of their age.
Your time right now is 8:06 this morning. Maryland officials are funneling $120 million into mental health support for K through 12 students. The grants will provide counseling and behavioral health services in both schools and local communities. State lawmakers hope the grants will be awarded starting in December. That money is meant to last for the next year and a half. And Fairfax County Public Schools settling a class action lawsuit with e-cigarette maker Juul. 16,000 school districts participated in this lawsuit, including several in the D.C. area. The suit alleges Juul targeted teenagers through its advertising. It is not clear how much money FCPS could receive. The school district says the money will be used to support student wellness programs. And D.C. Council is looking to bring relief to some people in the district who are renters and those who need child care.
Yeah, the council had a legislative meeting yesterday and passed several bills, including 2 to help with renters' fees and a way to provide more daycares. DC News Now's Tosin Fakile is live this morning in D.C. explaining the help that the 2 bills could potentially provide. Tosin, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Corey and Tanaya. Councilmember Robert White tweeted out that the Fairness in Renting bill, which would reduce fees for renters in the district, and the bill that would allow more licensed in-home daycare locations across the district easier, both bills passed yesterday. Now, D.C. Council held its 13th legislative meeting yesterday after coming back into session, and they gave the green light to a number of bills. One of those bills passed was Councilmember Christina Henderson's Fairness in Renting Clarification Amendment. What that bill does is prevents landlords from charging outrageous fees with processing applications for rental housing, and it also increases the period of notice for rent increases from 30 days to 60 days. Another bill the council member says passed was Brienne Nadal's bill that they say will help facilitate more licensed in-home daycare locations in the district. And we know daycare is top of mind for a lot of parents. Both bills that passed did go through the Housing Committee. When it comes to the renters bill, another thing that it does is it prevents landlords from charging a new renter and the renter that's moving out the fee for turning that unit over. DC Council will hold its next legislative meeting on October 3rd. For now, live in the district outside the Wilson building, I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now. Back to you.
All right, Tosin, thank you. Your time right now is 8:09. DC News Now is your local election headquarters, and early voting in Virginia, it starts this Friday. Now, the entire General Assembly is up for grabs this November, and that is why it is important to make your voice heard. If you live in Virginia and want to vote by mail, you have until October 27th to request an absentee ballot. Now, early voting rules, they vary by county and city, so you are encouraged to check your local government website for times and locations for early in-person voting. It will also include what you need to do to request an absentee ballot.
Meantime, the latest campaign finance report shows Virginia Democrats are raising more money than Republicans. The Virginia Public Access Project shows Democratic candidates brought in more than $15 million in July and August. That is compared to $10.6 million for Republicans. The data does not include the $3.8 million raised by Governor Youngkin's Political Action Committee. One expert says the latest numbers show Virginia is still too close to call.
Because the numbers were good for both parties and particularly good for the Democrats, it suggests the status quo. We're kind of on the same course we have been, which is wait and see.
Now, part of the advantage for Democrats is help from a group called Clean Virginia. The self-described Political Action Committee promotes clean energy. The group has bankrolled millions to candidates in competitive seats. And Virginia may be the next battleground in the abortion rights fight. The Commonwealth is the only state in the South that has not imposed new restrictions since Roe v. Wade was struck down. Governor Youngkin proposed a ban after 15 weeks of pregnancy, but a Democratic Senate blocked it. Youngkin claims he will try again if Republicans take full control in the state. All House and Senate seats are up for re-election this year.